Hello and welcome to Sunday School. Today is May 10th, 2020. It is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of you beautiful mothers out there or other special women in the lives of children right now. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Liz. I am the Children's Ministries Director at Our Redeemer's Lutheran Church here. So today for our lesson, you're going to need the following materials. Okay? So you're going to need the Mother's Day craft template, and you'll find this on as an attachment in the email that I sent out, or you'll also find it on the Our Redeemer's Children's Ministry webpage underneath of materials for Sunday school. So I hope that you'll get that and print it out. And the best way to print that out is on cardstock. If you don't have cardstock, meaning thick paper, not a big deal because the project will work without it being on cardstock. Okay, next you're going to need a glue stick. You're going to need scissors, a pipe cleaner, or a popsicle stick. And if you don't have either of those, not a big deal. We can still do the project today. Crayons, colored pencils, or markers. And then very lastly, you will need a black marker. Okay. So I hope that you're able to gather those materials. Pause now if you need to take some time to go get those. All right. So once again, happy Mother's Day. Today we're going to do a Mother's Day project for those sweet mothers out there. I'm sure that some of you have made something for your parents already, maybe not. So I thought this was an opportunity, since you're not in school right now, for you to make a small little Mother's Day gift for those sweet moms in your life. So why are we talking about Sunday school, why are we talking about Mother's Day during Sunday school, you might ask? That's a good question. Did you know that the Bible talks about mothers a lot? That's right. So at the beginning of the year this year, we talked about something called the 10 Commandments. Now, if you remember those, raise your hand at home for me. The 10 Commandments. Okay, so we had Moses and Mount Sinai, all of those keywords, the Red Sea, all of that. Okay, it sounds like it's familiar. I hope it is. One of those 10 Commandments, or guidelines, or rules, right, that God gave us was something about moms. Do you remember what it was? I'm going to give you a minute to see if you remember what that commandment says. Okay, I bet some of you got it. Some of you maybe not. The beginning of the year was a long time ago, so I understand if you didn't. Okay, so the commandment says, honor your mother and your father. What? Oh my gosh, they talk about moms in the Bible. They really do. Because God wants to make sure that those people who take care of you and love you have respect and honor. So, I want you to think right now, since today is Mother's Day, how can you honor your mother on Mother's Day? How can you honor your mother on Mother's Day? So I want you to say something right now that you would do to honor your mother. Maybe you've already done it today. Some things that you can do, and I know that people do all the time for their mothers on Mother's Day or other special days. They might make them breakfast in bed, because sometimes moms are the ones who make breakfast and they don't get to eat breakfast in bed sometimes. So is that honoring? Is that showing them respect and love? Absolutely. Absolutely. Another thing you can do to show your mother that you love her and honor her is just plain and simple. If your mom asks you a question or asks you to do something around the house, you could just do it for her today instead of complaining maybe. I know it's hard not to complain when you're asked to do things, but that might just be a small thing that you can do to honor your mother on Mother's Day. I hope that you're able to come up with some other beautiful, wonderful things to honor your mom, but I want you to make sure that you think about doing a couple of those things today on Mother's Day to honor your mother. Just like the 10 Commandments said, just like God commanded, one of the rules that was given to us is make sure to honor your mother and father. Okay, now I would like you to pause the video, and also attached in the email I sent out, or you should be able to find this on the Children's Ministries webpage, is the YouTube story of Elizabeth in the Bible. Okay, so I want you to go and watch that. And so pause the video, go and watch that, and then come back here and we'll talk about it just a little bit. All right, so I hope that you were able to find the YouTube video of Elizabeth in the Bible. Why do you think we were talking about these special women in the Bible? Any ideas? That's right, because they're mothers. They're mothers. And today is Mother's Day, and so I felt like it's important to remember those special, beautiful mothers in the Bible. So Elizabeth was the mother of John the Baptist, and Mary was the mother of Jesus. Good job. And we know that John the Baptist was the one who did what to Jesus? What did he do? Something very beautiful and special. That's right. He baptized Jesus. It was pretty amazing. So, one might say that these are two of the most important mothers in the Bible. Do you think that John the Baptist and Jesus honored their mother in very special ways? I think they probably did. Okay, so we're going to move on to our Mother's Day craft. All right, let me flash up the things you're going to need one more time. I hope you have them all ready. Okay, so you should have one flower that says Mom in the middle, one flower that says Glue here, and one flower that says I love my mom because. Alrighty, so right now we're going to start with the flower that says Glue here. Okay, so I want you to cut out your flower right now. And if you need to pause the video to do that, that's fine. Okay, so now that you have your flower cut out, right, I want you to take your black marker, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to write something on each petal of this flower. And what do you think you're going to write about on each petal of that flower? Any ideas or any guesses? Okay, so what you're going to write on each petal of the flower is one reason that you love your mom. She's going to love this, by the way, when she gets to read it later. So you're going to write on each flower one reason why you love your mom. Okay, so let me show you mine. Alrighty, and mine is colored already because I was trying to stay ahead of things. So make sure you write your words before you color, okay? So let's look at some of the examples I have here. So I said I love my mom because she makes me feel happy. I love my mom because she taught me to be a good mom. I love my mom because she is always happy for me. I love my mom because she makes me feel safe. I love my mom because she has an answer for everything. I love my mom because she loves me. I love my mom because she will encourage me to follow my dreams. And I love my mom because she always answers all of my questions. Even when I've been older. She always answers all my questions. All right. So go ahead and write one reason on each petal of your flower why you love your mom using a black marker. Okay, pause the video now and do that. All right, now that you have all of your reasons why you love your mom on your flower petal, take a crayon and you can lightly color over all of your flower petals. Okay, lightly color over all of your flower petals. See how mine's just kind of a light pink color? Because this is going to be on the bottom, so you're not going to see this a bunch. Okay? All right, so pause the video now. Make sure you get your first flower petal colored. All right. Next step. I want you to get out your pot with the stem. Oops, oh, I'm sorry. I'm showing you guys my already colored one. Your pot with the stem. This time, friends, we're not going to cut it out yet, okay? So leave it as it is right now. All right. So what you're going to do first is you need to draw a picture down here in the pot. You may ask, what am I going to draw a picture of? I already answered the question, I love my mom because in my flower petals. Well, don't you think it would be nice to have a picture of you and your mom together? Absolutely. So right now, I want you to use your best, most beautiful drawing skills and draw a picture of you and mom. Okay? So you're going to draw a picture of you and mom. Go ahead and pause your video now and do that. Okay. Now that you have your picture of you and mom, and remember once again, mine are already colored because I was trying to be ahead of things. I have my mom and me and baby Lily and then the other baby Swenson. So because one of the reasons I love my mom is because she's taught me to be a mom, and these are all the people in my life that make me a mom. Okay, so I drew all of us together. So now, and I hope you guys added a lot of beautiful color to your pictures. Now that you have the picture of you and your mom, I want you to color the rest of your pot and your stem. Okay? All right, so pause the video now and color your pot and your stem. Okay, last thing. Now I want you to cut it all out. Okay? It's just so much easier to cut or to color before you cut, especially when you have small lines like this. Alrighty. So pause the video now and cut out. Alright. Now our last little part that we need is the flower that says mom in the middle. So this one's pretty simple. All you're going to do is color it. So before cutting out, I want you to color all of your petals. You can color them any color you want. You can color each petal a different color. You can do them in polka dots or stripes, or if you have glitter at home, you can get out some glitter. You can do anything you want with these. You're making this for your mom, so it's up to you. Anything you want. All right, so you're going to color all of that. So pause the video now and do that. All right. Now that you have colored your flower, you're going to need to cut it out. Because once again, remember, it's so much easier to cut after coloring. All right, go ahead and cut out your flower. Okay, pause the video now, and you can cut out your flower. All right, are you guys ready to put this beautiful Mother's Day craft together? I know I am. Okay. So we're going to start, and I hope that you guys were able to find a popsicle stick, or if you weren't able to find a popsicle stick, maybe you found a pipe cleaner. Or if you didn't find anything, not a big deal either. But if you did find one of those things, you're going to take your popsicle stick or your pipe cleaner or whatever else you have, and you're going to put some glue on it with your glue stick. Okay. Remember, just a dab is enough when you're gluing. All right, and then you're gonna take it and you're gonna glue it onto the back of the stem here, okay? Glue it onto the back of the stem. All right, just like I did. Okay. All right. Next, I want you to pick up the flower that says glue here. All right. We're not going to glue here yet. First, we're going to glue this to our stem. So, I want you to put a dab of glue back here in the circular area. And then you're going to stick it to the stem. Okay? So dab of glue and then stick it to the stem. And you know what, guys? You could add a little more glue if you want to kind of glue it onto the stem a little more. So kind of like that. That's fine. Okay. Alrighty. Now, this part is very important. See this glue here spot? We're gonna glue there now, finally, right? All right, so take your glue stick and put some glue on the glue here circle. Glue here circle. All right, and then I want you to pick up the flower that says Mom. Okay, now very carefully, you're gonna match, oh boy, my flower is sticking to my paper. You're gonna match the Mom circle with the glue here circle, okay? So Mom circle with the glue here circle. Very carefully. Okay, and that should be that should be it, okay? So none of these should be glued down at all, so that Mom can still go in here and look at all of the reasons why you love her. All of the reasons why you love her, because she's gonna love seeing all of those. Okay? And that's our Mother's Day project. It turned out pretty cute, I think. Now, one thing you can do if you want is you can glue this to another piece of paper and make it a little more firm. Or a little more firm, and it won't be as floppy, okay? That's up to you though, because I think it looks beautiful this way. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me to do that Mother's Day craft. I really enjoyed that. So before we go, I wanted to remind you that this was our last Sunday school this year, at least. So I really look forward to seeing you all in person, hopefully in September. So I want you guys and your parents to look out for emails and letters about registering for Sunday school and kid time in the fall, okay? Now, before we say our prayer, I want you to think, remember, how are you going to honor your mom today? Just like God reminded us. How are you going to honor your mom today? Okay, let's put our hands together in our favorite way to pray. And you guys can repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for all mothers and the special women in our lives. I pray that all moms feel your love today. Amen. All right, thank you for joining me, and I'm going to miss seeing all of you this summer, but I can't wait to see you guys in September.